Hi everybody, welcome to our warm-up and our cardio segment number 1. So let's start with our feet about hip distance apart, turn some music on. So normally for cardio, I set the music at about 128 to 132 beats per minute. So you can Google songs that fit into that category. Not all of our favorites do. So here we go. We're going to turn our head to the right. You can add a little traction if you want. We'll hold it for about 3 breaths and then come back to center, and now over to the other side. Look right over that shoulder, keep your chin parallel to the floor. You got this. I'm going to keep beating my head to the music playing in my head with my knee. All right, we'll do that again. Over to the right. I've noticed when I say right, it looks to you like left. But trust me, I'm not misspeaking or speaking menopause every time. Drop your chin down towards your chest, lengthen out the back of your neck. We'll hold it for a couple of breaths. And then gently reach up and grow long and tall here. I'm going to put a little traction on the front of my chest, drop my chin out. Good. I'm going to drop my head again. I'm going to pull right under my collarbone, my clavicle, and drop my chin out. And each time I drop my chin, I'm not letting it sink. I'm growing long and tall along the back side of my neck. And then I'm going to bring it back up again. Jut that chin out. Sometimes if we've had our head down all day over in a device, the front of our neck gets a little bit of tightness. So now here, let's add a little arm movement. Big arms like jumping jack arms. I'm going to add a little knee bend, right? When we add the leg muscles, those big leg muscles, it heats things up a little bit quicker. Right? Those big muscles use more of our energy, require more blood flow. We'll take 2 more. All right, now I'm going to shoulder roll. Let's do about 8 or 10 of them backwards. If you already started in the other direction, it doesn't matter. Just roll your shoulders in one direction. Bring them all the way up like you're wearing shoulder earrings, and then let them down. Good. Now reverse your circles. When I go forward, I always think it's like swimming. I'm going to look down for just a second. All right, now I'm going to start to just bring my leg in front. I'm going to tap. Don't worry about how you do it. Maybe I'll swing my arms too. Again, getting everything moving. One leg steps forward as the opposite arm does. Whoops. See, here's a fall risk, right? I'm working barefoot on my yoga mat, trying to look down. Not a good sign. All right, now we're going to still that movement, and we're going to come over into a side lunge. And the other one, I'm going to do one from the side. So my backside is way far back so I can keep my spine nice and long. I'm going to turn back to the other side. Now let's add an arm. Add it. Sweep. Clean things off. Whatever analogy you like. Make big movements. For all of our cardio, this isn't cardio yet, but when we get to the cardio, make it big. Good. And now I'm going to reach. Step on one foot. As I land on that foot, I'll bring the other arm up. Or the same arm up. Sorry about that. Reach out long along that side body. One more each side. Good job. Bring it down. All right. Here's my suggestion for your cardio, right? So, as I mentioned in that intro video, maybe you do it for a minute, or a song in your head, or whatever, and then walk it out. So we're going to sidestep, glute kick, right? So my front body stays nice and long. This is very purposeful. It doesn't ever get sloppy, right? I'm trying to use my full range of motion. and I'm in control. My abs are engaged. I'm never sort of flailing around like a limp noodle. So butt kick. I step wide. I'm turning sideways so you can see it. My front body stays nice and long. So that's move number 1. All right, then you'll walk it out. I didn't do it for quite a minute, but it's somewhat, about a minute maybe. You decide. I'm going to move on to cardio move number 2. I'm going to huddle step. Right, little low. If you have osteoporosis, this little bit of jarring movement, that gentle jarring, helps build bone strength. So a little huddle step. Maybe you keep it lower and less jarring. Just your legs work. All right, walk it out. So you would maybe do that wide leg kick for a minute, walk it out, add the huddle step for a minute, walk it out. Next up, we're going to come to a curtsy lunge. So my arms are out at a T and I'm reaching out long. I'm going to step one leg behind and cross it behind. Good. If you're in the house with your shoes on, be cautious, especially if you're on carpet. You don't want your foot to get stuck. If you have hardwood or tile, that would be better. If your feet don't mind being barefoot, that works too. So that's our third piece of our cardio, right? And we can do this inside, outside, wherever you want. Now we'll add our fourth one. We would walk it out, maybe go up and down the steps, whatever works for you. Next, we're going to undercut. I shift my weight and I punch somebody underneath the chin. Good. Again, I'm working from my center, right? I'm not getting sloppy about this. Good. All right. And now we would walk it out. Take your other minute or so. Hopefully these are enough you can remember them. You don't have to look each time. So now I'm going to start with my wide leg. I'm going to come over my left leg. To you it looks like you're right. And I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe you don't like that undercut. Maybe go overhead, overhand punch. I don't know any boxing. I don't know what that would be called. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll do one more set. You get the idea. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then walk it out. All right. Choose the bulk of the workout that you want to do when you're done with your cardio.